All right, so let's get started on a few of your homework problems from tonight. Okay, remember these are the ones that we did today, and you're just asking when are they equal. Okay, problems 1, 2, 3, and 4 all ask when is f of x equal to g of x. Okay, so I'm going to start with my little t-chart. And first thing I'm doing is I'm just filling in my numbers. And remember, at this point, I don't know how many I need. Okay, so I just wrote the first 4 to begin with. If I need further than 4, then I will go further than 4 with that. All right, 2 to the first is 2. 2 minus 7 is negative 5. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 7 is positive 5. 2 squared is 4. 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 7 is positive 3. 2 cubed is 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Negative 6 plus 7 is 1. So right here you're going to see I have 1s, so my answer is 3. All right, I'm going to jump to problem number 3. Now notice, hopefully y'all caught on to this, there are no exponents here. So we can actually do this just by setting them equal and rearranging. So x is going to equal 4. All right, number 5, it asks when does f of x exceed g of x. So we're going to do it the same way. Okay, so 5 times 3 to the first, 5 times 3 to the second, and so forth. Okay. All right, so 3 to the first is 3. 3 times 5 gives me 15. 100 minus 7 is going to give me 93. All right, 3 squared is 9. 9 times 5 is 45. 200 minus 7 is going to give me 193. Okay, and you're going to notice here that these are just going to keep going up by 100. Okay, and we're looking for the left to exceed the right. Okay, 3 cubed is going to be 27, so I need to do 27 times 5. So that's 135. Okay. 3 to the fourth is going to be 81, so I need to do 81 times 5. And right there at 4, you will see that 405 is bigger than 393. All right, number 6 is elimination. Okay, you're going to notice already that we have opposite signs, so I'm going to multiply this bottom number by 2. So the top is going to stay the same. Let me work. Okay, so our x's will cancel here, so we get negative 10y is going to equal positive 20. So y is going to equal negative 2. So that y goes there. Okay, then remember you can plug into either one. I'm going to plug into the bottom. It does not matter. And we solve from there. So x is 5. Then it asks product. Remember, product means multiply, so we're going to multiply 5 times negative 2, and our product is negative 10. All right, number 7 was our graphing an inequality. Okay, so here are my two inequalities. The first one is already in slope-intercept form, so I'm going to start at positive 3. And I'm going to go down 2 and right 5. Remember, I can go up 2 and left 5 as well. Okay, that one's going to be a dotted line. And less than means we would shade below. Okay, remember this is a dual inequality or a compound inequality. Okay, so I'm going to shade with my highlighters so that I can see better. All right, problem number 2 up there. It is not in slope-intercept form, so we need to rearrange first. So I'm going to move my x. So negative 3y is less than or equal to negative x plus 6. All right, warning, warning, you're dividing by a negative, so I need to flip my sign. Okay, so now I'm going to start at negative 2, and I've got a positive 1/3 slope. Okay, and that line, because it is less than or equal to, is going to be solid. Okay, and right here, it started out less than or equal to. Whenever I divided by a negative, it turned to greater than or equal to. So I'm going to have to shade above. And you will see where my answer is. Remember, is where my two colors overlap. So that is right here in this triangle. So just make sure that part is darker on your paper than any of the other ones. All right, problem number 8. Okay, we've got to use the distance formula. Make sure now these first couple you can see, we can just count here because we started it here, ended here, and that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the distance there. Okay, on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is the distance on the bottom. Okay, so we only have to find the distance formula twice. Okay, and that's between this point here, which is negative 6, negative 4, and this point up here, which is going to be negative 4, 2. So I need to do the distance formula there. X minus x squared plus y minus y squared. So that's negative 2 squared plus negative 6 squared. Okay, or 4 plus 36, which is the square root of 40. Okay, and now I'm going to have to do the distance formula down here with this point, which is 3, 2, and this point, which is 4, negative 4. Okay, so we got the square root of 37. So this is the square root of 37. This was the square root of 40. And we've got 7 and 10. Okay, so I'm going to come down here and I'm going to add all these together. The square root of 37 plus the square root of 40 plus 7 plus 10. Okay, I can put the 7 and the 10 together, which gives me 17. The square root of 37 is prime, so it's going to stay that way. 40 can be broken down into 4 times 10. So that's 2 radical 10. Any order you have those in is fine as long as you have those 3 values.